Hello, my name is Dakshay Patil and my NT number is N1039396 and I'm going to talk about professional practice and CPD which I have done in my whole year of masters and which is going to help and give a light about my strength and weaknesses and also how I'm going to overcome my fears and also how I'm going to set my future goals. Strengths and weaknesses. Having CPD, having doing CPD from the beginning and the CPD and professional practice helped me to get have my hidden strength, which was good communication and management skill with my people with the people which I'm working with and the close friends. Uh, having a strength is not an option but to improvise and to improve your strength was one of my target back, and I gained that by having team meetings and gatherings in the coursework, and also in my part time it helped me to have a good communication as we have to have a conversation with the people who are going in Taco Bell. Um, we have to have good communication with the customers in Taco Bell, so it helped to boost my good communication and to be clear to the people, and also having a good relation with the consumers as well as my colleagues. One of my weaknesses to stick with the past, as I have done a lot of mistakes in the past, and this is my weakness that when I look to my past and I just look into my past. I don't look at the future, and in the present I'm just looking at the past. So it helps me to get in depression this because of looking in the past. I'm not thinking what I'm going to do in future, and this is affecting my future, and that is why I went in depression and I was not mentally stable for a few months, and this 2 months was very disaster for me, and this is one of my most biggest fear and my weakness. By watching YouTube, this help to overcome this fear. Watching YouTube and watching YouTube helped me for in YouTube. I used to watch TED Talks, watch movies which were inspirational, read books which has inspirational stories, and this enhance my inner peace, which helps me to deal with the depression. And therefore, this is one of my most fear and weakness which I need to overcome in my future, and also not to affect my future. My thoughts on self-assessment. Self-assessment plays an important role in our life, as this can find your strengths and weaknesses, which can help you to overcome your weaknesses and increase your and boost your strength day by day. This can also give you capabilities and skills which can be useful for your future. Therefore, the self-assessment is very important in your life. Personal development plan. By using PDP, I have came across all my strengths and weaknesses, what I have learned all over the year to overcome my weaknesses. I said before, the main reason of having PDP is to cope up with past mistakes and enhance ourselves in with the help of PDP, which will help to have a good career opportunities and having a open mind for your careers to select your careers. What are you going to do? The main objective is to have good training, good behavior, and good expertise by putting into new techniques and doing your good homework. Development of myself during as an MBA student. On being an MBA postgraduate student, I came across many seminars which guided me across my strength building and coping up with my weaknesses, which can be cured and make myself better student and better person. By having strength, you don't need to you don't need to keep your strength. You just need to build your strength and cope on your weaknesses. This can help you to be better uh, to get a better career. As I said before, for this I joined gym, and I'm doing yoga since 3 to 5 years, and this is really helping me to gain my inner peace, my mental peace, and this is boosting my thinking capability too. to think what I'm going to do in my future and about my career. I'm also working as a part-time member in a Taco Bell, which is helping me to boost my strength even more. By as I said, it is my biggest strength is having a good communication and good relation. So it's helping me to boost my strength even more. As I'm working and as I'm an international student, I came across many people, and meeting new people is always my hobby because you need to. I'm very. I love to know about the different cultures and also the different languages, and this also helps me to gain more knowledge about different people from all around the world. Adaptation of new rules in everyday to day life. Uh, Having new rules in your life can be very difficult for you, but if when you adapt any rule which is very important and which is very helpful for you in your life, can be uh, can be difficult for you to start with that rules, but when you start to adapt it and use it day to day, it will surely turn you in a complete different person. As before, I was not able to wake up early, but now I have to do all of my work all alone, and waking up early is helping me to have more extra hours. But also by waking up early, you should need to sleep early, so you should have complete, like I have 8 hours sleep, but maximum 8 to 9 hours, but more than that I don't sleep. So waking up early in the morning by 7 to 6 or 7, you have more hours in your hand, so you can work, you can use their hours anywhere you can want. And second, my second rule is I am very I don't like to read books, but now I have to adapt the rules, so I'm starting reading books. I've started reading books, and it's really helping me to be more attentive and determined, because recently I'm reading books which are more inspirational, and which has many inspirational stories. So this is really helping me to boost my inner peace and become more attentive and determined in my future. Third is making a proper day-to-day plan. Previously, I used not to make plans day to day, but now I'm making day-to-day plans, which is helping me what I'm going to do in my everyday life and what I'm also going to do in my future. So it helps to me to know about my day-to-day life and my future plannings. 20 hours of CPD. I have completed my CPD around 21 hours, and in that 21 hours, I have built my CV. But I have built my CV, and I am upgrading my CV to be more attentive and more attractive for the people who are going to hire me for my future career. Also, CPD helped me to overcome my weaknesses and to build my strength to its peak. As I said, if you have a strength, you just don't need to keep it as your strength. You have to build your strength at its peak. And I also have done TED Talks to overcome my depression, as it was my weakness. And I also done TED Talks about self-confidence, mental issues. Also, my part-time work where I work for experience. In my as I said before, that I work in Taco Bell, and as I'm a team member, it gives me experience about how you be with the people, how you are polite, are you polite with the people, how you're going to behave with them. So it helps me to give a good experience, and it also helps me to have my to carry my day to day expenses. So CPD is helping me for all over my and building me a good person. Learning of CPD, CPD plans I have been following my day-to-day life as the CPD presentation of my coursework. I'm doing my coursework before the deadline. It also helped me to gain knowledge, because in CPD we have to do various kinds of activities. So it's helping me to gain knowledge about my formal education, and also about my course, and also about I'm going to do in my future, and the other courses which are going to help for my future. I'm also attending my course lectures every day, and I'm going for my part time twice in a week, which is 20 hours in a week. and I also hang out with my friends once in a week to have a better to make my mind stable and have peace and be fresh for my next week and my next challenge. Learning outcomes. What are the outcomes of the CPT? So first of all, my main aim was to development of my future goals. What my future goals will be in past in after 3 years, increasing my skills and focusing on one thing, and becoming an all-rounder in the field. And also not looking over the past mistakes, as it is my one of my most biggest fear and one of my weakness. So not looking into the past and avoiding the mistakes and not doing it again. Reflection of personal development and CPD. Having personal development and CPD plans can be very important in your life, as they tell you what you're going to do in your future and how you're in the present life. As in your present life, this can light you on your performance, how your performance is in present, your weaknesses and your strength. This can make us more focused, and can this because of this we can gain more skills and we are more capable for doing lot of things in our life, and therefore personal development plan and CPD is more important in your life. Interview questions. What research have you done to help you understand more about UN SDGs and why they matter? In my previous course, that is International HRM, I have come across a lot of significant use of UN SDGs, how they are helpful for us in our day-to-day life, and for also for the companies who are working. This UN SDGs help us to know about the sustainability and about the environment issues that are caused by our day-to-day pollution. So because of this, we need to save our environment, and to be more sustainable, we need to follow UN SDGs. What do you understand by the term responsible management, and why do you think it matters in the business? The term responsible management is most important in the cooperative business, as the social responsibilities programs can boost the morale of the employees who are working in the workplace and lead to greater productivity, which has an impact on how profitable the company is. Businesses can be implemented socially responsible responsibility initiatives can increase the customers retention and loyalty. Reflecting on your knowledge and experience this year, how do you think could make a difference in relation to global goals in your chosen profession in the future? My main aim is to use clean energy, water, and other natural resources efficiently with care, minimize waste, and then reuse or recover it through recycling, composing, or energy recovery. And sustainability dispose of what is left, limit pollution to levels which do not damage natural systems, will be my more focus towards in my future profession. In your personal opinion, what are the three top characteristics of the successful managers? How close do you feel you are in reflecting these characters? As the top three characters is leadership, great communication, and being sustainable. The first is being having great communication with our employees. Having great communication with the employees can help us to boost the employees' trust, and this can also boost your productivity of the employee, and can gain your and this can be profitable for your company. Second, being sustainable. This can also help you to be more to be more green towards, and not to harm the environment, as having decisions like not using pen and paper, as pen and paper in meetings, as we use pen and papers in meetings can be harmful the for the environment, because the papers are made from the trees. So by avoiding papers, we can do it on the laptop, but for that we can have green energy. And a second is leadership. So what is leadership? The third is leadership. So what is leadership? The manager should have a leadership quality, which is must for every manager. If you don't have a good leadership quality, this can be disastrous, and this can This can be harmful for your organization. By having a good leadership quality, what does the leaders do? The leaders must lead the people by, from not from behind or not from the front, but the leader should lead the people with the people. So it can boost the morale of the employees working in the organization, and can help to boost your productivity.